A Red Bull changed pilots just at Yuki Tsunoda House Grand Prix that in a few sessions managed to change the shape. That Red Bull's second car is being driven. Considering that already in the second free practice, Yuki set a time very similar to that of Marquez, showing that it's not a joke. And who is probably more talented, that Lian Lawson and Sergio Perez. This way, the flying Japanese is being quoted to take out the Max's piece, get away within the team, and push the Dutchman a little more. However, what is drawing real media attention is the fact that Max Verstappen, not having liked Yuki's hiring for main team, that until yesterday was not a good option. However, after being well prepared for the function, Yuki bothered Max Verstappen enough, who openly didn't like it, who said it was Helmut Marko himself, who stated that Max made an ugly face for Tsunoda's name. And to make matters worse, Max made a controversial statement about the Japanese. Check what was said. Everyone trying to succeed in sport are working for it every day. They deserve one chance, for sure. Just saw Yuki yesterday quickly. He was busy at the factory, he said. In the end, it doesn't really depend on me. He needs to find out for himself, because my experience may be different from his. Yuki clashed head-on with Marquez's response and stated that no, will ask nothing to Dutch and won't even talk to him. Check out what the young Japanese man said. TL1 was better than expected. A good start for me, he said. No TL2 couldn't time back, due to the number of stoppages. Maybe you can call the session a mess for everyone, so there's a lot of work to do. I still face difficulties. We need to look more at the T-data, L2, but so far so good overall. I just need to build more trust. About your feelings between the car and the simulator. This is revealing and will be a concern for Red Bull. What I felt is a little different from the simulator, he added. A little more than I expected, in terms of car feel. I knew it anyway. That would be different in the real car. It was only one little more exaggerated. One feeling, one little more complicated. No final. Red Bull Racing is focused on Max, scoring in the Drivers' Championship. Sound told BBC Radio 5 Live. He proved to have a good potential to be a world champion. Same as Red Bull. Seems to be facing some difficulties. No time. In terms of performance, Horner wants that I am as close as possible to Marquez in some races. I can help with the strategy. But he also promised me that in some situations, if I can get ahead of Marquez, he wouldn't ask me necessarily to change positions and make Maki win. Already, Christian Horner said he really liked the Japanese man's performance, who was soon much superior to the Lalsa, who even did preseason. Check out what the team leader said. Look, it was certainly a good start for Yuki. Adapting well to the car. Obviously, probably, with a quite different feeling than he is used to, but I thought he adapted, gave a very good feedback. And now, both pilots are working to improve the car. For next session? No. They were with identical engine modes. A positive start for Yuki. He knows the circuit very well here. Your feedback is very clear. Very in the car. It's just the beginning of your journey with the team, and a lot to get involved. Red Bull's problem is precisely the fact that not having a second car, competitive, and which gave the first signs that they now look like, who will have this way. Helmut Marko recalled that Marquez did not want the team. Remember what the Austrian said. He wasn't kicked from F1, and RB will give him a chance to recover. His career will start again. For his benefit. He returns to RB, who has a top car capable of being 10 in qualifying and running. Look to the past. It was the same with Gasly, also with Albon. They recovered and are now pilots. Competitive. In addition, the 21 RB is a car that is not the fastest, but still very difficult to drive. Marquez can handle it at this stage. Leah cannot. Tsunoda took a big step. It's weird. After 4 years, now in its 5th year, he has a much stronger personality, has more confidence and made 2 very good races. It was just the strategy that didn't work at RB. In this case, the very difficult car experience is something that will help. That's our thought. But and you think Red Bull will have problems between Max Verstappen and Tsunoda? Say your opinion in the comments. Thank you very much for watching this far. Hope you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much and see you next time.